Alright, sorry guys about that short video. My audio cut out, and luckily I caught it early. Oh man, there's too many wires in my room. Well, it's not even my room, but still, there's too many wires. Alright, so we left off. It cut out. I'll probably record over it, but it's going to be a short little 10-minute video that stops in the middle of a month. And now I'm going to be paranoid about my audio recording. Actually, my recording in general. So we'll simulate up to January now, like we were originally doing. I don't know why my audio does that. It's so weird. Elgato, why must you do these things to me? As we get another win there. We are just killing it right now. 23-8-1. I'm super proud of this squad. Ryan Strome has really showed up. Played well. Got a game against the Red Wings. Let's get a big win over them. Yes, 4-1. Good job. Alright, I'm just constantly checking over to make sure my audio is still recording. Little insane, yes. Necessary, indeed. Big win against St. Louis. I think I saw the record was like 20-9 or something. Pretty good. And you see how we gave up 4 goals. Edmonton Oilers, they just won the draft lottery in real life. They won the McDavid sweepstakes. Honestly, I don't even know who won the McDavid sweepstakes in this game. We can check, I guess. Let's go. Where would it be? Contracts. I'm assuming you guys would want to know who won it. Thank God not Tampa Bay. They have enough people. Oh, Winnipeg. 81-19, 4.5 green stars. Pretty good. And I'll be showing my roster that I've been working on a little later on. I forgot what I was going to check. Oh yeah, go back to the standings and see. Make sure everything's right now. We're on pace for the point trophy, whose name is escaping me. We are second for goals for. We are first in goals against, which is surprising me because it seems like we give up a lot of goals. We're second on the power play, and we are third in penalty kill. There is nothing we need to change about this team, even with Grabowski not playing well. Yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, I will show you guys. I've been working on a GM roster. The only thing about it, a GM mode roster, I should say. The only thing that's bad about it is that some teams that don't have, like, I was trying to change it so every abbreviation for teams was 3 letters instead of teams like LA and San Jose who only have 2 letters. But it kind of screwed it up, and it like deleted the team names from the game for some reason when I was doing it, and I don't know what it's called, NHL Edit, I think. But yeah, it screwed it up, and so then after that I just did everything in game, which took like a month, and I'm trying to update the line. Like, I updated the lines and stuff with injuries, but I mean that you can change. It's really a good roster for people who use injuries, like have injuries on during the season. Not like a guy like me. I don't like having injuries on during the season, but after, like in the playoffs, it's good to have on. Let's go back to the OHL, see how they're doing. Because I have a lot of 3.5-star guys, you know, that usually wouldn't be able to come up, but they are. What the heck? Oh, it's not even on the OHL. There we go. Looks like I should still be scouting there. There's even more first rounders than there was before. Alright. Let's go back to, whoops, first. Alright, we're 30-11-1. Looks like we took a couple losses as we take another one as I was talking. Hopefully we can get back on track here against Colorado. Let's get a big win. Oh, we took the loss. And we're not even taking these 1-point losses in overtime. So we're at 61 points total right now, which is pretty good considering where we are in the season. Hopefully, though, we can step it up and get back on track. 2 straight losses is not good. No, I don't want to play the All-Star game. Oh, we can take care of business with Columbus. Come on. Yeah, 6-1. Good win. Ottawa. Another big win. 6-3. Come on. Boston's beaten us twice. We need to get a win over them. They're right behind us. Let's beat them. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, 4-2. No overtime loss for them either. So, they don't even get a point. The Oilers, come on, they're a piece of cake. Oh, we lost to the Oilers. At least it was in overtime, so we get a point out of it. I will look at the player stats after this month. I also want to look. Okay, so we're still 2 points ahead of Florida. Oh my gosh, Florida. For the... why can't I think of the point trophy that you get for having the most points? It'll come to me maybe. 3rd for goals for. 1st for goals against. We're dropping in power play, 6th. Oops, no power plays against. Penalty kill is 4th. Dropped a little bit. Bound to happen for those two. I think we'll be fine. If they drop even more, then I'll start to be worried. But right now, they're still in a good position. Let's take a look at the point getters. Tavares, Strome, Okposo doing a great job. All are almost point per game players. Tavares is above that. You got Gabrick, who is playing pretty well. Grabowski finally has stepped up. Boland is playing well. Conacher doing great on the 3rd line. McLeod is on the 4th. Nelson is on the 4th. Sutter's on the 3rd. Carcillo's on the 4th. Como's on the 3rd. So these bottom 6, we really need to get more production out of them. Conacher's doing a great job, so it's really just these bottom 5. McLeod and Nelson are on the 4th line. Maybe moving Sutter and Como down. Maybe that'll get Nelson McLeod going a little bit more. We'll see what we can do there. DeHaan, Leddy, those are our offensive defensemen. And then Demers, Reinhardt's doing good in his rookie season. McBain and Hamonic. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at that. Plus 21 for Leddy, plus 13, plus 17, plus 12, and then plus 1 and 1 for this pair. Let's look at hits. There's hits. 102 for Demers, 98 for Harmonic, and the rest kind of low. Anderson is 6-3 now, 27, 10, and 2 for Halak with 92 save percentage, 2.36 goals against, perfect. And that will be all looking there. Let's look at the lines. I think I'm gonna edit those bottom 6 to the way. Yeah, let's do Sutter on the 4th and Como on the 4th, and let's see how this does. This'll, I mean, they're both two-way forwards. See, Nelson's more of a power forward. He plays in front of the net. Could help Conacher a little bit. Could use probably a 3rd line sniper, two-way forward. But we had that, and it wasn't really working. Maybe a 3rd line sniper, although those are kind of hard to find. Leddy, Demers, yeah, that's fine. That's working. Goalie, yeah. Okay, so let's simulate a month. Should we simulate? Okay, it's right there. So we'll simulate to the 1st, and the trade deadline is coming up upon us. Come on, we need to get some big wins here over Blackhawks. Oh, not good, not good. At least it was in overtime, so we get a point out of it. What is the name of that the points trophy? If you have the most points in a season, the team gets this trophy. And it's like, oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name? I'll have to go, ooh, Derek Roy. No. I like how I just like acted like it was a good idea, and then I was just like, no. But I realized he was a depth forward. Alright, getting some big wins here. Let's get another one. Or Philly. Yeah, good job. I'm so proud. This team has done really good in the regular season. I hope we can carry this momentum into the postseason. Did you see that? The Washington Capitals have Henrik Sedin. I don't know how that happened. Their overalls go down really fast in GM mode. After a few years, they're pretty much reduced to nothing. Alright, let's get a big win. Yeah, another big win. Okay, let's get Florida off our back, even though they're pretty much already off our back. And we let them win. Tampa Bay, they turn out to be pretty well as they beat us there, and of course my controller dies. I need to change my battery soon. Come on, let's beat our in-town rivals. Oh, we lose 5-3. Alright, let's get a couple wins back after that loss. Scout assignments. I want to keep going to the OHL, but it's like my scouts are not scouting these guys. Look at them. Bitten's a 4-star. These are the guys I'm worried about, these bottom firsts. Oh well, we'll look at somewhere else. Let's look at the WHL. You know what? In fact, I'll do that right now. Oops, not GM options. No, not calendar. Crap. GM tracker. There we go. We have 619, so let's use it for that. I don't even know. Let's use it on medical staff because we expect to make the playoffs this year and do well. Alright, so simulate this game, get a big win over Columbus. Come on. And we lose 4-1. Jeez, what is happening? Alright, guys. So I think we've decided. You see Tavares leading all our categories right now. 29 goals, 43 assists, plus 32. That's insane. So Halak is third in goals against average with 2.42, which has gone down a little bit. 921 save percentage. That's pretty good. Number one in wins. Tavares is 6th in points. Well, tied for 5th in points with 72. Pretty good, pretty good. Assists, he's tied for 7th. Goals, no one's up there. And we are at 87 points, which is 2 above Chicago for the trophy, which is named... Not the Stanley Cup. President's Trophy! There we go. President's Trophy. Alright. So, as we get ready for the trade deadline, let's look. That's not what I wanted to do. Not yet, anyway. Trading block. Alright. That is not what I want. I want all these. I don't want to get rid of a first unless it's a future first, and there, and then there. Alright, so who are we willing to get rid of? That is the question. There's not much, in my opinion, that we can really get rid of. I really don't know. There's Sutter, maybe. Como, definitely. So I think Sutter and Como are the only ones we can really get rid of. We're looking for a third line, yeah, scoring. That's probably 1733 with 4-star shooting. Let's see who's on this list. Oh, Connor McDavid. Alright. Any of these guys snipers? Tlusty, he's a sniper. Pumpel's a sniper. Okay, so let's look at their shooting. Not very good for Tlusty. Pumpel is a really good shooter, but really lacks in defense. Okay, so you know what? Let's let's do something else. I do want some defense, so let's try 4 defense. Okay. Stajan, I know, is not a sniper. He's a 2-way forward. Okay. Right now, I'm just looking to see if there's any snipers in here. Oh, Boucher is a sniper. He's actually a really good sniper, and he's young. Huh. I could get him. Let's see. Let's see what we would have to do. We would. Who would be on our 4th line then? Because we're not gonna bring up Hosang or Dalcall yet. They're not high enough overall. Do they have any low trade value 4th liners? Like Bell. Yeah, what's Bell? 80. Oh, and he's 23. What's his? 3.5 red? That could work. So Bell, Boucher, Como is not going to cover it, so Sutter. So actually that may cover it. And maybe throw in a pick like... Oh, we have a lot of... Where did I get all these picks from? Oh, Minnesota apparently. I don't want to even know what I traded to Minnesota. Don't remind me. But we can trade like a 4th. Maybe. We're going to try that. Once the trade deadline comes up, we'll see if that'll work. If not, let's see. Well, let's see the standings and stuff. Make sure we're still doing okay on the power play and such. Number 1 in goals for, number 2 in goals against. Yeah, 6th, and so that stayed the same, and we're back up to number 1 in penalty kill. And NHL stats. Anyone else that's really underperforming? I just know Como and Sutter off the top of my head. I had to move them down to the 4th line. And forwards, okay, Tavares, Poso Strome doing fine. Gabrick's playing well. Conacher, man, is playing awesome. Grabowski, he's playing even better now with those. Maybe he should be on the 2nd line. I don't know. What is he? He's the 3rd liner, isn't he? I don't know. Grabowski, Boland, Nelson. Sutter jumped back up. Carcillo, McLeod, Como. So Sutter's playing better on that 4th line. Huh. Interesting. I don't want to explode this team too much. I think adding a 3rd line scorer will help. Any defensemen underperforming? Not really. Our defensemen have been perfectly fine. You could say Hamonic, but Hamonic is not a offensive defenseman. So you have to more look at hits is at 128, which is pretty good. And his discipline's pretty good. He's only got 43 penalty minutes. So in the next episode, we will look at we'll get started with the trade deadline. We'll look at trying to acquire Reed Boucher for not only right now as a 3rd line scorer, but also for the future. He's only 23 years old, which is pretty good. So I'll see you guys in the next video.